Special Awesome Cards here with Alexander Reynolds. He just got third place at YCS Austin. It just passed. And we're here to check out his deck list. So let's begin.
Okay, so I played 3 of his Mermail, 3 of his Twos, 1 lead, 3 Divas, 3 Dragoons, 3 Lind. I only played 2 Pike.
Okay, from the usual 3, right?
From the usual 3, yeah.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't like drawing multiple Pikes in my opening hand, or actually having 2 Pikes in my hand at all, ever. I usually would just get it with Lind when I needed to discard a card and swap out for something, because like you always have Spear like at the end, and then like for your next turn you'll be like, okay, now I want to get Pike and then do this. But like I don't want to like have him and waste my normal summon on him when I can be using it for like Diva and I'm trying to like OTK, so I don't like drawing him. And like when you discard him for Megalo or Tus or whatever, you're not going to get an effect, so I'd rather not have him in my hand and just search for him with Lind when I need him.
Okay, that makes sense.
2 Gunned.
Okay, that's good.
Then 3 Marksman, and then I played 3 Heavy Infantry.
Oh, okay. From the 1 Heavy Infantry, people usually
Right,
play.
usually
Why do you play 3?
I played 3 because I always wanted to have it in my hand. Like, this is, like, different from how, like, same concept how I play 2 Pike. I want to have stuff to discard for Megalo and Tus that's, like, going to gain me advantage. And it was really funny, too, when I was playing people, like, they'd see me use the 2nd Heavy Infantry, and they'd be like, what, you play 2 Heavy Infantry? And I'd be like, yeah, but actually I had 3 the whole time. And like, it just came in really handy all the time, because I always have him to like use him as like a Regeki break. Like when I was playing the undefeated wind-up guy in top 8, he reborned his wind-up rat, and luckily I had a Sphere and got Pike, and then discarded the Heavy Infantry in my hand to stop his play. So it's just nice to have all the time.
Okay, sounds good. Let's move on to the spell cards.
Played 3 MST, Dark Hole, Avers, Heavy, Reborn, and Lightning Vortex.
Okay, so Lightning Vortex. Let's talk about that card. Why did
Lightning
you play
Vortex is pretty cool. During playtesting, it came in handy a lot. Like for mirror match, if they had like Gaius or Dweller, like it's cool because you can just clear the board, and then you can also discard Gunned with it, and it's a pretty cool combo. Like you wipe out their field, and then you can get back a Mermail, so like lead or something. So it's a nice special summon, but I didn't really use it very much at YCS. I only used it 1 time, and I sided it out most of the games. So I think I might be replacing this card with something else, maybe Mind Control.
Okay, sounds good.
And then the traps, 2 Torrential. These are super good. That's probably my favorite card that I use in the deck. It's just like setting Torrential and setting Lind first turn is the best. I love it. It's just like setting Torrential Sanguine. And then it came in super handy against windups too. Because like you just go off and get a Shark off Windup Factory and everything, and then you just summon all his monsters and then Torrential, and then it's just over. You know, I did that twice in games 1 and 3 against the wind-up guy, and this is pretty much the card that won me the game against wind-ups. 3 Visphere, and then 1 Squall.
Okay, sounds good.
That's the main deck.
Okay, let's move on to the extra deck.
Extra deck, I have Catastor, Scrap Dragon, Gungnir, Black Rose, DeLorean, Librarian, and Armory Arm for Synchros. I have Zenmaines, Leviathan Dragon, Acid Golem. I only played this because we were playtesting at the beginning with Herald of Perfection, and because ARA went to 2. So I just wanted to have like an easy out to Herald in case I saw any of that, but I didn't, so don't think I'm going to keep him in the extra deck. Probably put something better. Dweller, 2 Gaius, and 2 Big Eyes.
Sounds good. And why didn't you play Mistworm?
Mistworm, I guess I didn't really feel like I needed him. I didn't really feel like I needed to make him at all during my games. I don't know about Scrap Dragon either. I didn't make that either. So, like, I guess I have room for probably 2 more cards if I take out Acid Golem and Scrap Dragon. But no need for Mistworm either, it seemed like.
Okay, sounds Alright, let's move on to the side deck.
Side deck, I played 2 Overworked. I didn't play any Fire Fist though, so I didn't ever cite that in. 3 Mind Crush.
Okay, let's talk about this card.
Okay.
So why 3? And why Mind Crush?
Mind Crush is really good for like Mirror Match, spell books. Like I didn't play any of those either. But I mostly sided them in against Mirror Match because I think I played 6 or 7 Mirror Matches in Swiss plus the ones in top 32. It's really good like when they discard Megalo or whatever, and then when they search also you always know what they have. So it's really good, and I like it because you can like use it anytime as opposed to Deck Devastation. You have to have like Diva, and like Deck Devastation can be dead, but Mind Crush is almost never dead unless you don't know what they have. But then you can still use it. Yeah, so that's why.
How did it do in your matches against the Mirror?
It did pretty well. Like one time he had just I had 2 Mind Crushes and I set them both, and one time my opponent had just searched Diva and I just Mind Crushed Diva, and then I saw Reborn in the hand, so then I Mind Crushed Reborn too. This was really good. This actually though cost me the game against Oscar. I had Mind Crush and Lind set, and then he mind controlled my Lind and exceeded into Leviathan Dragon with his Marksman, and then he popped my Mind Crush. He had 4 cards in hand, and it was the start of game 3, and I was like, this is gonna decide the game right here, whatever I call. And I called Diva because I didn't know what he had at all, and he had Gores, Squall, Megalo, and Lind. So I think if I would have called Megalo, I think I would have had it. But yeah, it's pretty good otherwise. I would still like it. I don't know what other card I'd put in if it wasn't for Mind Crush. So then I have 2 DD Crows. I think I would rather play Debunk now. And this came in pretty handy against the Frog Monarch for 3rd place game that I played. So I used it there. It was good. But I mean, still Debunk would probably be better. So I'll probably change those to Debunks. 2 Iron Wall. 2 Dust. 2 Messenger. And then 2 Goes and Match. I put in Goes and Match for wind-ups, and I also use it against the Frog Monarch game, but I didn't play Max C in my side deck because I figured, okay, they're going to side in D-Fissure against me. So if they go first and just throw down D-Fissure before they do all their combo, then Max C's dead anyways. So I didn't want to put in another potentially dead card versus D-Fissure when I know they're going to side that in against me. So Goes and Match just seemed like a better option. It slows them down almost as much as D-Fissure slows me down. So then it's just like whoever draws the MST or out to the D-Fissure or Goes and Match, as opposed to Max C, which could be totally dead.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, so let's move on to the interview. So, what was your worst matchup?
My worst matchup was Kara Curry. I played that game 1. I mean, like, the first match of the whole YCS, and I lost. So, lost first round to Kara Curry because I didn't really know how it worked. I think it was a lot like Roy Sinclair's because it played 3 machine dupe, I'm pretty sure. And it just was, like, going off. So that was the one time I wish I had Max C, but still, I don't think it would have done me good to have in the side deck. Yeah, Kara Curry is definitely the hardest one.
Okay.
I played against 6 or 7 waters, like I said. I played against 1 Heratic and 1 Hunter. I don't remember what else. But, like, I beat all the mirror matches except for 1, which went into time. And I had, like, complete control over the game. He had no cards in hand because I just taken it with lead. And then my Zenmains had Armory Arm attached to it, and I had just attacked his Cataster. And then was popping his other cards, but he had higher life points than me at the end, so I lost that one.
Okay. And, so what did you lose to in your top 4 match?
Top 4 match, I lost to Mermails.
You lost to
That
Mermail.
was that one match with the Mind Crush. And, yeah, that was just, it was the Mind Crush right there. If I would have called it right, I would have won. And I tried to play around the Gores and all the stuff he had, and it worked out for a while. But he top decked Avarice, and then from the Avarice he got Dark Hole, and he had drawn 1 time into a water monster, and then the other monster he drew from Everest with another water monster, so he's able to Dark Hole my Gaius that I had, and then dropped his Megalo, and then proceeded to win from there.
Okay, I understand. Okay, and so if you would make any changes to your deck right now, besides the ones you mentioned earlier, what would they be?
Probably just those ones. I like the deck a lot. I want to try, instead of Vortex, I want to try Mind Control, see how that works, because that beat me. And I also want to try and see how 3-gunned is. I just like to have a lot of the guys that plus when you discard them, as opposed to the other water monsters. So I want to see how that works. I don't know how that'll work. And then just maybe some changes to the extra deck. First, Grab Dragon and Acid Golem. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and the side deck, obviously, yeah. The DD Crow stick goes in, what am I saying? To debunk. And yeah, actually I like the rest of it, so.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have any shout-outs, any statements before we go?
I just want to make a shout-out to everyone in the YCS Dream Team who we were playtesting with, and to Robbie for being top 16. Sorry that we had to play each other. That sucked because we were playtesting a lot, so we already knew how that Electrum OTK deck worked. But yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Alright guys, subscribe to Super Special Awesome Cards, and congratulations on your third place top, Alexander. Alright, see you guys.